You find a empty area to sit at, and then someone decides to come and sit right next to you. Hey crew, welcome back to my channel. We've made it through Vlogmas. I am back at the airport. It's been 2 days since I last spoke to you. Sorry I didn't close out the last vlog, but I picked up a trip because my company was offering like extra pay for trips that are originating today and tomorrow. So I picked up a 2-day. I am lead on this trip, unfortunately. I'll put the schedule right here, and we're commuting to work now. So I will see you guys again once I get to New York. Okay, you guys, so I've made it to New York. I just did my temperature screen and everything, but I ordered Uber Eats because I'm starving and I don't eat McDonald's, and that's the only thing that's pretty much open in this terminal. So now I have to walk outside of security to go and get my food, but it's 1:40 now. My sign-in's not until 3:50, so I have time. So I will see you guys once I get outside of security, and I'll tell you how the flight here was. Okay, you guys, so I made it to outside of security, and I said I would tell you guys how the flight was here from DC to JFK. So I know that regional airlines like announced that, you know, people may be sitting next to you, but it never dawned on me that that would actually happen. And I know better than that because of how the seating is. One side always will have only one person sitting as of right now, and then the other side will have two if it's necessary. So I always switch my seat to the side, the AB side, that only seats one person, and they block the second seat. But for some reason, I guess I didn't remember to do that last night when I booked myself for this flight, and someone was sitting next to me, you guys. It's crazy how pre-pandemic that would have been the norm. Like, I wouldn't have thought anything of it, but now I was like, oh my gosh, like, it was interesting. Other than that, everything was fine. I have 2 hours until my sign-in, and I'm just here now waiting for my food. I'm gonna try and find an empty gate that has like a little seating table area for me to sit and eat my food, and then I will speak to you guys again once everything gets here, and I'll show you what I have to eat. Okay, so I got my food and I'm back in the lounge, but I'm gonna tell you guys about one of my pet peeves. You find a empty area to sit at, and then someone decides to come and sit right next to you and talk on the phone so loud. That literally just happened to me. I went outside of security to wait for my food. I'm sitting down. This man comes and sits right next to me and is literally screaming on his phone on speakerphone the whole time. I had to get up and leave because I couldn't handle it. Guys, it's 3:20 something now, and my sign-in's in like 30 minutes, but I am tired, and we haven't even started the trip yet, and this flight is going to be like 4 and some change, so I'm definitely going to be on the struggle bus. I will talk to you guys again once I get on the plane. All right, you guys, I have finally made it to Salt Lake City, but in the process of our flight, I was rerouted twice. So my initial rotation, I was supposed to work one leg, layover, and then deadhead back. Thank you. Now, then I was supposed to work this flight, layover, and work the flight back to New York. Then they changed it to work this flight, sit for almost 2 hours, and then go to Santa Ana, layover, and deadhead back tomorrow out of LAX. Literally everyone on my crew got a reroute. So we'll see if any of this happens, because I don't believe anything at this point. Good morning, crew. It is 7 o'clock West Coast time, meaning it's 10 o'clock East Coast time, and I'm sorry I didn't come back to you guys yesterday. I didn't show you the room or anything, but I was exhausted from all of the reroutes and all of the craziness. So now it's time for me to attempt to go home. But once I finally get home, we will sit down and have a conversation about how this trip went and what went down and everything. So I will see you guys later. Hey crew, so I am finally back home after this 2-day trip, and I told you guys that I would sit down and explain everything to you because I feel like this vlog is a little bit all over the place. So I picked up this 2-day trip. As you may know, I'm not too sure if I said that earlier in the vlog. We were originally supposed to do JFK to Salt Lake City, layover for probably like 13 hours, and then deadhead back today, Salt Lake City to JFK. So we worked the first leg there, and now me and the other New York flight attendant are now working to Salt Lake City, which we were doing at that moment, then working to Santa Ana, and then from Santa Ana driving to LA to lay over at an LA hotel, and then deadheading back today. So that is what you see in the last clip. By the time I got to the hotel, it was probably 3 or 4 a.m. East Coast time, and I was exhausted. Like, I didn't even know what to do with myself, so I'm sorry I didn't show you guys the hotel room. The passengers. Let's see. So the second flight, we had like we had like an hour and 45 to 2 hour sit in Salt Lake before working our flight to Santa Ana. And apparently Santa Ana has a curfew as far as what time the last flight of the night can land into their airport, and it's 11 o'clock. So if the plane does not land by 11 o'clock, it has to land at LAX. So based on that, they were rushing us to get out early, 10 minutes early, to make sure that they made the curfew. Now, everyone had boarded, everyone was very polite, and we were just waiting for the gate agent to, come and give us our final paperwork and let her know, like, cabin is secure, which basically means they can close the door. And I'm, like, cleaning up my area, making sure my galley is secure. And this lady, like, literally, like, runs up on me, and she's like, "Excuse me." And I'm like, "Hi, welcome aboard. I need to know why you guys wanted to leave early and no one notified me." And I was like, "Well, ma'am, unfortunately, I don't have any control over that because I'm on the plane. But if you feel like you were disserviced, I would recommend for you to speak to a gate agent once you get to Santa Ana." She's like, "Yeah, because this gate agent's no help." She's like, "This is ridiculous. I'm a flight attendant and we would never leave a passenger." And I'm like, "I'm sorry you feel like that. But once again, I do need you to go to your seat." So she was like huffing and puffing, threatening she was going to report us. That was that with that situation. And then there was this one guy in first class who kept going into the bathroom barefoot. Literally no socks, his bare skin on the ground, and walking in and out of the bathroom. And me and the other flight attendant were looking at each other like, doesn't he know that the liquid that is on the floor in the bathroom is not water? Like, it's a pandemic going on and you're walking into the lavatories barefoot. That one, ooh, it grosses me out every time I see it. So that's it for this vlog. I'm sorry it was all over the place. But thank you for watching, and I will see you
Later.